I keep seeing this basket everywhere, and apparently people are obsessed with it. It's called the Emmafy Quilty, and it's supposed to be this ridiculously roomy little basket that can basically go everywhere with you. But I'm always a little skeptical when the internet starts calling something a must-have. So today, I'm actually going to use it. I'm going to see what I can fit inside, where I would realistically use this, and most importantly, is this actually useful or is it just really cute? First, I get the appeal. Look at this. It's not screaming storage basket. It's actually cute enough that I wouldn't mind leaving it sitting out. And it's made from quilted cotton, so it has that soft, cozy look instead of feeling like one of those stiff plastic organizers. And Emmafy also says it's machine washable on a gentle cycle, which immediately makes more sense for something you're going to be throwing random life into. It's also surprisingly lightweight, but it's still substantial, roughly 12.6 inches long, 10.2 inches wide, 9.8 inches high. So let's see what happens when I actually fill it. I'm going to start with things I would realistically have in my car. I have diapers, wipes, snacks, a coloring book, a few toys, my wallet maybe, and whatever else the kids somehow decide they absolutely need 5 minutes before we leave the house. Okay, so I have the basket right here. I have a car potty that I keep on demand because I have a 3-year-old who was recently potty trained. I have all of my little car cleaning supplies that just roll around my back seat. I have a coloring book right here that I'm going to put in here. I have diapers and wipes in here, crayons and markers, Clorox wipes, snack, wipes and toilet seat covers, and there's still plenty of room in this basket. I can keep putting so much stuff in here. I love that it has a flat base, so it's gonna sit solid. I put so much stuff in here and it's still not full. That's actually the first thing I noticed about this. It's not just wide, it's deep. The main compartment is completely open, so you're not fighting with a bunch of little sections when you're trying to put something inside. And that's useful when you're carrying things that aren't all the exact same size. Because let's be honest, real life doesn't come in a perfectly organized little rectangle. Okay, now this is probably the use that surprised me the most, the car. Because if you're anything like me, the front passenger floor eventually becomes a storage area. Water bottles, snacks, kids stuff, receipts, random toys. Everything just ends up down there. The Quilty is designed to sit upright on the front seat and hold all the things in one place. And I actually love that idea because instead of clutter just rolling all over the floor, where did that go? It's right here. And there's even an exterior front pocket, which is perfect for things you want to grab quickly without digging through the entire basket. Here's where I think the Quilty gets interesting because I could use this as a regular tote. I could use a plastic storage bin. I could use an old diaper bag. I could throw everything loose into the car, but each one has a problem. The tote, everything disappears at the bottom. The plastic bin, not exactly cute. The diaper bag, sometimes I just don't want to carry a diaper bag. And loose items in the car, absolutely not. This right here is kind of the middle ground. It's functional enough to actually organize things, but cute enough that you don't feel like you're carrying an entire storage container around. And this is where I think the nickname Everything Basket actually makes sense because you don't have to use it in your car. You can use this as a diaper caddy, a laundry basket, a toy basket, a Bible study bag, a gym bag, a gift basket, or just one of those I need to take all this stuff from here to here baskets. For me, I could definitely see this in my living room with all the kids' toys that I have lying around, then moving into the car, then coming back inside, and it's not really tied to one room. It's tied to whatever you're currently trying to organize. A few details about this bag make it even more practical. The handles are soft and padded, so when it's loaded, you're not grabbing a couple of thin straps. There's a deep open compartment, the front exterior pocket, and the whole thing can fold flat when you're not using it, which means you're not stuck finding permanent storage space for another bulky basket. And it's machine washable, which if you're using this all around with your kids, the car, or for laundry, that's not a luxury, that's a necessity. So do I understand why the internet likes this basket? Yes, but I don't think the reason is just because it's cute. It's useful, it's roomy, it's lightweight, it folds flat, and you can basically keep finding new uses for it. Would I call this a life-changing invention? No. Would I call it one of those little everyday things that makes you more organized? Absolutely. And honestly, those are usually the things I end up using the most. If you want to check it out, I'm going to put the link for this in the description. You can use my code Priscilla10 to save an extra 10%. Plus, they're on BOGO sale. And if you're like me, don't be surprised if you buy it for the car and then end up needing another one for the house. So make sure you really use that BOGO sale. Because I'm telling you, one of these baskets is not going to be enough. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.